My name's Toby York and I'm the module leader for ACC3175 Audit and Assurance. It's a professional exemption module and it covers pretty much the same syllabus that you would expect to cover in ACCA. All aspects of audit and assurance, including regulation, internal audit, internal controls, audit reporting, and everything associated with audit procedures. A student who hasn't got a good grasp of financial accounting and the basic foundation of how accounting entries work and how financial statements are formed is going to struggle on this module. So I would say a good understanding of accounting and financial accounting is required before you consider taking this module. The first 2 years of study is all the preparation that you need. With any third year module, the thing that I would recommend all students start doing is looking more broadly at their reading, including business publications, newspapers, journals. That would be a good preparation for this module, is keeping up to date with professional papers. I like to think that every student is capable of passing this module. I know it has a reputation for being a difficult module, but it's not really. It's no harder than any other module. It requires particular skills that perhaps aren't studied in as much detail in other modules. So I think if you struggle with English language, if English isn't your first language, or you feel that essay writing, case study review, not your strong points, then this is probably one to be avoided. Well, it's all absolutely fascinating. It's a great module. I think one of the things that is really interesting about it is that most of the module ultimately is focused on practical case studies. So we're looking at real-world situations and we're applying theory to them. It's not a theoretical subject, and I think that's what makes it exciting. Although they find some of the work challenging, it's also very rewarding. I think they're amazed by how much they've achieved by the end of the module and what skills they've developed. Assessment criteria gets a little bit of getting used to. At the simplest level, it's 70% exam and 30% coursework. The 70% exam is a 3-hour unseen paper of 5 questions. The 30% coursework is quite complicated and requires quite a lot of attention from the student from the start. It's broken up into weekly assessments and block assessments. So students are scoring marks every single week, and then every 4th week or 5th week we take a block assessment and you score some more marks, so you can build up your coursework assessment over the time that it takes you to study the module. I would hope that it would really develop your analytical skills. You're certainly able to study case studies and apply theoretical knowledge in a way that you wouldn't be able to before. It gives you an insight into how the audit profession works. The other interesting aspect of it is that there's a large ethical dimension to the module. So 20% of the marks are allocated for the ethical part of the case study. So we study professional ethics and ethics more generally in quite some detail, and I think that's also interesting for students. If you've got a first-class degree from Middlesex University, including audit, then your employability prospects are higher than they would otherwise be. It's a directly relevant module for those people who want to go on and study professional accounting, and it carries an exemption. What more can I say about it being helpful to your employability?